Ready, set, action, creating a broadcasting show or any other show that you want to create using a simple tool we all know how to use, PowerPoint. This is a SMARTspace at NIU production. So what makes a video interesting? Well, first you need an interesting story and then you need creative delivery. So how can you tell this story in an interesting way? Also, the information needs to be meaningful to the people who are going to watch it. You also need good visuals and audio and accurate information. So citations are important. You need to be able to tell where you got your info, pictures, and music from, and also recognize the people for the hard work that they've done. It's also our legal responsibility. So how do we do this? Well, it does take a little time. If you're working with others, you'll need to assign video segments or roles, such as a researcher or writer, who's going to be the videographer, the actors and actresses, the editor. You also need to make a system for saving your work and also for putting it all together. So what are you going to use? A Google Drive, Dropbox, a network drive, some sort of USB drive? Also, how are you going to get it seen and push it out to the people you want to watch it? And then once you produce your video, how are you going to continue to make videos better and better? Here is an example of a school news show created with Anderson Elementary. First, we have a series of slides that make up a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, followed by a weather segment, then the happy birthday segment, upcoming events, hero of the week, and the credits. So let's start off this whole process with a blank slide with a blank layout. I'm going to go to Design and choose a design, and then choose a color to start with. Alright, so to make my number 5, I'm going to insert a shape. I'll use a circle and draw my big circle in the middle. Alright, and then I can choose how I want my shape to appear. Alright, and then I can choose an outline for my shape and set it to be quite a bit thick. Then I can right click, add some text, so I'll add the number 5, which is really small. So I need to go up here and bump that up. So 96 is still pretty small. So let's do maybe 300. All right. So now that I have my text here, maybe I want to add a little bit more variety to this slide. So I will insert some rectangles behind it with some different colors. And I will send those to the back. So I'm just right clicking and sending to back. All right, so there we go. There's our number slide. Now I can duplicate this slide so that the numbers stay in exactly the same spot. Since I want 5 numbers, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to duplicate it so that there are a total of 5. And then I will go backwards and change the numbers. All right, so to add a little bit more variety, I'm going to go up here and change the color. And I'm going to right click and do to only the selected slide. So I'm just going to apply that to that one selected slide. So here I can right click, apply to selected slide, and it changes the colors for me. There we go. Now I have different colors so that the effect will be different as it slides, as we progress from one slide to another. All right, so now we can add transitions between these slides. So I can hold my Shift key with the first one selected, click on the last one, it selects all of them, and I'm going to do a comb effect. So that transition is now applied to all of these slides, and I can set my duration to be short. So because I want this to be pretty quick, like every second, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe I want to advance the slides not on mouse click, but after a half of a second, and then the transition can be a half a second. That way it totals to about 1 second apiece. Let's test this out and see how it looks. All right, now we will insert a new slide for the weather, and we want this one to be a relatively simple design. So I'm going to right click and apply a blank design to this slide. Then we will change the background color to be a subtle blue, and let's insert a sun because we will have a partly sunny day. So here's a circle for the sun. With no outline, and then let's insert a cloud because it will be partly cloudy. There we go, and I will paste my weather information into here. And now we have a beautiful weather slide. Perhaps we need a transition to this slide, and we can choose something different from our countdown. So how about a nice ripple? All right, there we go. To do the birthday slide, let's insert a new slide and insert a picture. Now I've already saved a picture on the computer. So I'm going to click on that one and enlarge it to the size that would be most appropriate. There we go. This site was taken from Google with no attribution required and free for commercial use. Now what this slide needs is audio. So if I go to Insert, choose Audio, I can choose something online, audio from my PC, or I can record audio and just start breaking out in tune right now. But for right now, I will choose audio on my PC and choose a happy birthday song that I already have saved. Now I don't want this to show up on my video, so I'm going to pull it off to the side. And also, I'm going to set the playback to be automatically. Now using the techniques we've just learned, I added 2 more slides, upcoming events and hero of the week, which basically just has a title, text, audio, and a picture of some sort. Now I've added another slide just to show you how to insert a video. So to insert a video, I just have added a slide that has a media box, and I can click on the video icon, or I can also go up to Insert and add a video this way as well. So if I click on the video icon here, I will choose a video from a file. So I will browse for that, and I will double click on my video. And there we go, and I can resize it as needed. On the Playback tab, I can choose to have this video play automatically. Now for the credit slide, I have inserted a slide with a text box, and now I want to actually animate this text box so that it scrolls like credits. To do this, I'm going to go to Animations, Add Animation, Draw a Line, and then I can see that it is moving down a little bit, which is not exactly what I want. So I want it to move up, so I'm going to move it off the page with the green dot, and then the other direction, I will put it on top. Oops. So that it ends off of the page. When I click Preview to see how this looks, I can see that it's moving entirely too fast. So I'm going to change this to go to Start After Previous, and then also duration. Maybe I will bump that up to 5 seconds. All right, there we go. To export my file as a video file, I will go to File, Export, choose Create a Video, and I do want to use the timings and narrations, and I will just click Create Video and title it. And you can see at the bottom, it is exporting my MP4 file. All right, let's take a look at the original example created by Anderson Elementary School.
Today's weather is mostly cloudy and the high is 58, the low is 41.
It's your birthday, your special birthday. We love to celebrate. Upcoming events. Tonight's the night we've all been waiting for.
We'll have games and dancing at tonight's Daddy Daughter Dance.
Join us and dance your hearts out.
Hero of the Week.
Mr. Steidle is an intelligent, loud, and funny teacher that helps us learn, be the king of England, and launch rockets into space.